Hey guys, Neo Nightmare here, and I'm going to show you all the new skins from the new CSGO Gamma case. So, no fucking around, let's get straight into it, starting with the covert skins. This is the new M4A1S skin, and it is called the Mecha Industries, maybe Mecha Industries, and it's not bad. It's not an awful skin, but I don't look at it and think, yeah, that's a nice covert skin. I think that this maybe should have been a pink, and maybe the Desolate Space M4A4 should have been a covert instead of this. I think swapping them around would have been a good idea. I'm not saying that it shouldn't be in the case. It's not, as I say, it's not an awful looking skin. I just don't think it's quite good enough to be a covert skin. Okay, just so you know, this is what the skin would look like in a minimal wear condition. So, you know, you can't really see any visible scratches, so that's a positive. This is the new Glock 18 skin, the Wasteland Rebel, the same skin that's on the AK-47, and that is also a covert skin. And, again, not quite I'm not that positive on this skin. I can see that some people would like it, but I'm not really a fan of the Wasteland Rebels. And I would say that the skin, I'd put it in restricted rarity, which is purple. Maybe they could push it for a pink, but that's as far as I would go with this. I don't think it deserves to be covert. I think that it does have a place in the case, because it's nice to have some different looking skins that might be a bit rougher or kind of a rustic look. So I think it's alright that it's in the case, but I just don't think it fits the rarity. So now we move on to the pink skins, which are labelled as restricted. So this skin recently won the skin competition for 80 Sci-Fi, and this is just a sick M4A4. Firstly, I apologise of my stickers on the skin if they're kind of blocking a little bit, but I didn't really have much of a choice, because the skin takes over from my skin, and my skin had these stickers. But very, very nice skin. Definitely a skin that I'm gonna hope to get when it settles in price. When it stays at the same price, you know. I don't know what I'm saying at this point, but yeah, it's nice. I think that it could fit the covert rarity. As I mentioned earlier, I think it could swap with the M4A1S, so that the M4A1S skin would be a pink, and the Desolate Space here would be a red. I'm just going to very briefly talk about this skin, because it's a Scar 20. I'm sure you don't want a long showcase on this, but they have been adding a lot of pink decks. I think they can probably stop at this point. But it's a pretty nice deck, you know. I might pick one of these up because it looks nice, has a lot of different stuff on it. Yeah. Not a bad skin for the deck. Pretty good addition to the game. Here's the last pink, and this is called the Imperial Dragon. And this is one of my favourite skins in this case. I think it looks really nice, it's shiny, metallic, and I think there's a possibility that this could replace my P2000 skin, which is the Fire Elemental at the moment. Although I'm using the USP over the P2000 at the moment, but I switch around quite a lot, so yeah, but I think this is a very nice skin. If I don't have it as my primary, I'll definitely have it as like a secondary that I play with sometimes, because I love it. I tried to say love and like, so it kind of became a mixture of the two. Anyway, let's move on to the purple restricted rarity skins. I'm probably going to say this wrong, but this is the AWP Phobos, and this was the second winner of the 80 Sci-Fi competition that Valve held. And this is restricted rarity, and I think it's sorry, I shouldn't talk like that. It's alright, you know. I think it fits the restricted rarity well, looks pretty nice, it's not too flashy, it's not too basic, it's got some detail on it. As I said, I think it fits its rarity perfectly. I think that it'll be a nice, fairly cheap AWP skin. Moving on to the P90 Chopper. And again, I think, you know, you look at it and it's not an amazing skin. It's not a bad skin. I think it fits the purple rarity very well, as it's that sort of kind of, it looks nice, but it's not something you pay a lot for. So, not a bad skin. You know, I think it's nice. If it's like $1 or $2, I think I would pay that to use it if I didn't have Asimov already for my P90. Moving on to the skin that will most likely be the least used skin in this case. I'm going to try and make this brief. This is the R8 Revolver reboot, and I think it's a very nice looking revolver. However, the revolver isn't used much, so it's not really a skin that's needed. Again, as I said, in terms of a revolver skin, it looks pretty nice and pretty clean. Common gun amongst silvers, they love this gun, the AUG. This is called the Aristocrat. I hope that I'm saying that right, I could be absolutely butchering it. And it kind of has a similar style to the Manowar, except a different colour. You know, it has that kind of medieval kind of look. And yeah, I think it fits the restricted rarity. Not a bad purple. Not an awful AUG skin. We'd be getting a lot of really bad looking AUG skins, but I think this one's not too bad. This is the last purple restricted rarity skin in the case, and this is the sawn off, I mean not the sawn off Limelight. And although the sawn off isn't used much, I think that this is a very nice looking sawn off skin, and I think that it's one of the best sawn off skins in the game at the moment. I'd say that the only one better than this might be the Kraken, but this one might even be better. So I might think about buying one of these when they become cheap. So now we move on to the blue skins. I know people aren't going to care as much about these, so I'll try to fly through them. This is my favourite blue skin here, the 5.7 Violet Daimyo, I think that's right. I apologise for the stickers, they might kind of block the skin, but I think it looks nice. It's a nice blue. Maybe could have fitted restricted, and I'm probably going to pick one of these up and use it. Not really much to say about this Mac 10. Looks like a blue, fits the blue, doesn't look awful. You know, it's just a normal blue, I guess. That's all I can say about it. This is the Nova Sci-Fi. Is that right? No, sorry. Fucking mess it up pretty quickly. This is the Nova Exo, and I think this is a nice looking Nova skin. Again, a lot of trash skins for this weapon, but I like this one. And it's another skin that I might actually think of buying, even though I do have the Hyper Beast at the moment. And I'll probably still use the Hyper Beast, it would be nice to have this to use as well. This is the P250 Ironclad, and this was made by the same person who made the PP Bison Harvester, which is the next skin I'm going to show you. And, you know, it's just a basic metal green, fits the blue rarity, doesn't look overly flashy, it's not an awful skin either, so yeah, just another basic blue, I guess. Nothing special about it. Now this is the final skin that won the 1980 sci-fi competition. So this was the third and final one, and they thought that this skin was so amazing that they just had to add it. They had to have 3 winners instead of 2. But as you can see, it's about the most basic looking skin that you can see. So I'm going to say it looks pretty ugly. It doesn't look great. However, I can see there is some detail on it, so I'm sure that the maker of the skin did put some effort in, so I'm not bashing on the skin maker, but it's not a nice looking skin. I think that this is one of the blues that looks very nice. I think that this SG skin maybe could have pushed for a restricted rarity. It looks very nice. SG isn't really that common, but I think in terms of SG skins that are out there, this is one of the nicer ones that I've seen. This is the final skin in the case, and this is called the Tech 9 Ice Cap. And lately they've been adding some really nice Tech 9s to the game, and I think this is another pretty nice one. I think that it does fit blue, but it is a nice one, and I think I'm going to add it to my collection of Tech 9s I've got going at the moment, of the Tech 9 Toxic, the Avalanche, and the Re-Entry. So now I'll probably have the Ice Cap as well. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I thank you for watching. If you haven't checked out my video with all the new knife skins on an M9 bayonet, do check that out. It will be annotated in the outro. So thank you for watching, and Neo Nightmare out.